Hi, it's Adrienne. How are you doing today? And so I'm back with the rest of my bronzers with swatching. So it's actually bronzers number 2. And so I thought I'd go over what I have on my face real quick and then get into my swatches. So right now I went ahead and mixed the Pretty Fresh by Colourpop and then the Milani Glow. So this is Fair 30 and then this one is 110 by Milani. So I mixed both of those. And then I went ahead and used the Thicket Sticket as well. A little bit of the Seismic, a little bit of the Physicians Formula. This is the Mauvy Mattes, and so there's a little bit of that on. Really pretty new blush. And then mix that with a little bit of the Blossom, which is from Beauty Bay. Again, another really pretty product. A little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Pillowtalk as far as the lipstick goes. And I'm running out of room everywhere. And then on my eyes, I use Smoke and Roses from Colourpop. So that's what I did there. And then as far as swatching, this whole, everything except for these two down at the bottom, all of these up here are going to be Physician Formula as far as the bronzers. And then these two are also Physician's Formula. They're just from the All-Star palette. So the two on the bottom are actually the Murumuru Butter Bronzer and then the matte. So the bottom two are going to be these two right here. And they're from the All-Star palette. They are Physician's Formula as well. And then I actually have the whole, whoops, things are trying to fly. This is the Ultimate Murumuru Butter Collection. And so it actually has 8 of the bronzers in there. And they have the light bronzer, the sun-kissed bronzer, the sunset bronzer, the endless summer, just the regular bronzer, the deep bronzer, Brazilian glow, and sculpting bronzer. So that's going to be these 8 right here. And some of them do have some glow and sparkle and some of them don't. But as you can see, they do run the gamut from light all the way to really dark. So yeah, I think the butter bronzers are just pretty good all over. And I did go ahead and swatch a couple, not a couple, actually more than a couple of other bronzers that I had. BH Cosmetics, which unfortunately is no longer. I had these two down here, these two. This is the Blushing in Bali. And then I also got their Belgian Waffle palette, which has 2 bronzers as well. So these two, Batter and Cinnamon here. And let me show you those. They're actually, so yeah, those first 2 from Blushing in Bali really didn't come off as bronzers at all, but would probably be great eyeshadows. These are the 2 from the Belgian Waffle. And then I went ahead and got out my e.l.f. and I have, let's see, Warm, which is this one. And I just rolled all the colors together. And Golden Tone, which is this one. And so, let's see. So these are Blushing in Bali. These are Belgian Waffle. Then these 2 are the e.l.f. These 2 are the e.l.f. And then, yeah, these 2, let's see, these 2, then these 2, then these 2, And then as far as these go, I did go ahead and swatch the Beauty Pie one, and also the Hourglass one that came in this palette. And then the bottom one is the Sungasm one, and that's the one from Catrice, which is this one. So these three at the bottom, and then this one is the Catrice. Naturally, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one again here. So that's the way that these came out. And as far as the swatches in general, yeah, I think there's a problem because we don't use bronzers, or at least I think they're newer to everybody, because I remember when I was learning makeup, and I've heard Emily Noel say this. I mean, we started with the cheekers from CoverGirl, and then we would put the dark blush on the bottom, medium blush in the middle, and the light blush on the top. So we had a contour, a blush, and a highlight. But we didn't learn it with bronzers or brown. So as far as I really suggest swatching bronzers, and I'm talking with a finger, not with a brush, because when you get a brush, it's already thinned out, and you really don't see what color you're actually working with. And I found between this video and the other video a lot of bronzers that just were too yellow or too orange. And too orange I knew about, but too yellow I didn't know about, and didn't really think that anything could be lighter than what I could use, because I am on the really fair side. But there are definitely some of those bronzers that definitely, I tend to be more neutral, so I can go with other ones, but there are other, yellow doesn't work as well as peach does, and it definitely doesn't work as well as a nude that's based in pink, or even some of the red or purple based ones. So I found a whole another section of bronzers that I'm going to be on the lookout for to add to my collection, that have some red or some pink or some purple as far as the base, just because with the color of my coloring and the way I'm doing my hair right now, they just tend to go a lot better than the yellow ones and the orange ones. So I thought I'd go ahead and do this, and like I said, I am going to be using this as a reference for me, but I also wanted it available to other people. So if you're looking at buying a bronzer, or you just want to see where some bronzers tend to lie, whether they're going yellow or orange, or whether they're going red or pink, this way, there's a reference for it. And that's my video, and I hope y'all have a great weekend. So bye.